Great morning, everyone. Happy Monday. This is Austin, your friend, your confidant, your life and business clarity coach. And today I want to open up my world here just for a minute, and I want to remind you of what you already know. But along with your morning commute, you're going to take a trip today. You're going to drive into work for most of you. Some of you are going to walk from one room to the other. But the message today is a trip to go back to gratitude. And last night, I'll just give you a quick story into my world. I was just outside and just overwhelmed by the silence. You know, when it gets cold out, you go outside in either early morning or a little later at night, and it's just this quiet, and there's this silence that really is, it's really actually speaks pretty loud. So just in that moment, I was just overwhelmed and overtaken with gratitude. And I thought, it's cold. There's people that don't have shelter. They don't have warmth. They don't have growth. And so that kind of stayed with me last night and then into today. I'm waking up and I'm hearing the birds chirp, and these are just triggers for me. I mean, your story might be different, but it just, every time that nature speaks to me, it reminds me to go back to gratitude. And I want to remind you to do that today. I just want you to, and don't just do it like, kind of where you're checking the box off. Good morning, Conchetta. I would still love to visit the UK. I want to put that on my list here. Hopefully we can make some room out there as I move forward. But I'll tell you, gratitude is the most wonderful, most powerful emotion if you just create some space for it. You're probably into your day. You got up. You're listening to this. You got up today. You rolled out of bed. You got your coffee. You did your thing. And you probably rolled into your routine, which is fine. But I'll tell you, if you can just really carve out some space just to allow gratitude to grab a hold of you, to allow it to not just where you say, oh, I'm grateful for this, I'm great, but where it really has a presence all its own and it speaks to you. That's what I really wanted to do for you this morning. Just open up my world to you. I have my journal right here. And it's Monday. What I'll do is I'll write down 3 things if I get my pen to work. 1, 2, 3. I will just write down 3 things that I'm grateful for, and not only that, I'll really allow it to have an impact on me, and that's what I do. And I just want to open that up to you today. If you're following along, I have an event on January 11th in Westmont. I have a book coming out called Flashpoint: The Art and Science of Your Big Breakthrough, and I'm really creating not just an event, not just a book. I'm literally creating an ecosystem to where no matter where you are, at whatever point you are in your life, you can get involved in this ecosystem and you can create space for your big breakthrough. And if you're hearing this, you might be thinking, well, big breakthrough. You might be somebody who longs for a big breakthrough. You might be somebody who's had one in the past, but you know that it's time for things to change. We're embarking on a new decade, my friends. We're about to launch into 2020. When I was thinking about 2020, I used to think about this years ago, back in like the 90s, and I would think 2020, it seems so far ahead. It seemed like futuristic. But yet here we are. We're about to cross the threshold into a new decade. And I don't want it to be same old for you. I really want it to be something different, something new, something that taps into your true identity, your heart-centered true identity, and move forward from that place. So blessings, step into gratitude today. It's the one trip you can always take back. That trip back to gratitude can change your life in the midst of whatever's going on. My dog's talking to me here. All right, Liberty, good girl. Whatever you're going through, whatever you're coming from, gratitude is the one thing that shifts it. And if you're a praying person, it's one of the greatest prayers you can make is a prayer of gratitude. God bless you guys. Have an outstanding Monday. Embrace gratitude. Just even if you're walking out the door, you're in the car, what am I grateful for? Just start to recite. I'm grateful for, I'm grateful for that I have shelter. I'm grateful for that I have food. I'm grateful for I have a job. I'm grateful for I live in this location. I'm grateful for I have people that love me. I'm grateful that I live near nature. I'm grateful that I live in the city. I'm grateful that I had a neighbor that took care of my dog. Which I have, actually. So whatever you're grateful for today, allow it to unfold, embrace it, feel it, and just let it grow. God bless you. Have an awesome Monday. Bye, everyone.